everyone and welcome. Hello David, hello Lee, hello Stephen, Ezra, Silrena, Christine, Victoria and Bean. Hi, welcome in. How is everyone today? And hello Anne. Hello. Welcome in. How is everyone? Hello What the Beck. And hello Safigov. So good to see you all. It's been a while since we were live, so I'm really happy to be here today. And hello Sierra and Tufty Fluff and Tuli. Wow, lots of people. Hi. What's everyone working on today? I will be working on a very small hexagon that's hopefully going to be a lot bigger in a while. It is going to be the second half of my second Hexi Wrap. What the Beck is knitting a rainbow speckled sweater. I love that. That sounds beautiful. And Sierra is working on the first vanilla knitted sweater. That sounds lovely as well. Have fun with that. And so glad you could be here. Super fun to see you in a live chat. Ezra, a tablecloth, that has to be huge. I can imagine that's gonna take a while longer as well. 2 hours so far. Wow. And ooh, I used to love making friendship bracelets, Julie. I was obsessed with that for a while and made so many. That's super fun. And Anne is working on Lee's top. For anyone who doesn't know, Lee has a super cute top that is in testing at the moment, and I will be making one of those as well, so excited for that. And Victoria is frogging the granny pettigans for the top. Okay, didn't like how they were interacting. I get that. It's no fun when you think this is going to be great, and then you look at it when you've knitted up or worked it up with crochet, and you're like, no, this wasn't the vision, this wasn't the vibe. And hello, Goshung. Is the music loud? I can make it less loud. Hang on. Is that better? I did try it before streaming, and it sounded like super not loud. I forgot the word. Oh my goodness. Not low. It was super low. But yeah, it seems like the music is always weird. Is it better like this? Good. Thank you. And thank you for pointing it out. I don't want to blast it super loud. So I can probably lower it more. Okay, hang on. There, maybe? You'd think when you make that setting it will stay, but it doesn't. So here we are every time. I will take a screenshot of where all of my things are this time so I can make it the same next time we stream. Sorry about that. Sorry about the super loud music. Party vibes, but it wasn't the vibe. So, is everyone doing good today? I am doing very well now that I am not sick anymore, and I am full of crafting energy. So, I am very happy to be back at YouTubing and crafting. If my voice goes earlier than normal today, it's because I've been talking for a really long time, because I've been recording a YouTube video today that's just talking, and I have over an hour of footage of just talking, so hey. Hello Lulabelle Shoebox, welcome in. Super glad to see you join. How are you? I'll try to keep my project visible as well and not just sit with it down there. I am working on a very small sparkly hexagon for another hexagon cardigan, because you know what we're gonna do, that we're gonna maybe soft launch today, and I'll post about it tomorrow, and I'll talk about it in my video on Friday. We are going to do a crochet along for the Hexicardi, and I am super excited, super duper excited. We talked about it in chat on my last video last Friday in the premiere chat, and I'm just so excited about it. So it's going to be lots of fun, and I hope all of you want to join and make hexicardis. Yes, crochet along. It's gonna be so fun. I'll have prizes as well because I want to. But yeah, I'll post about that probably on Instagram tomorrow or Thursday, but my goal is to post about it tomorrow. I just need to make the actual slides for it. Oh, totally, 2 hospital appointments. That sounds like a lot, but I'm also glad you got it figured out, whatever it was. And I hope you are doing well. And Lulabelle, thank you. I've got regular water, and I think that should be fine. But otherwise, we can have a tiny break, and I can go fetch some warm water with honey. That is good for the voice, I agree. And oh, Zilrena, you got your yarn for your hexie today. That's so exciting. That is so exciting. And you're doing better now, Tilly. That's good to hear. Very good to hear. So for anyone joining the crochet along, what colours are you going to be doing? I am super excited. And hello Duce, welcome in. I actually got more yarn for a 3rd hexicardi because I can, and I want to start one when the crochet along starts. It's gonna officially start on Friday. I will show you. I just need to chain 2 and put this down. Hang on. I have, because somebody in the Discord said something about a fluffy hexicardi, and I found this thick fluffy yarn, so I bought mint green thick fluffy yarn. So I'm gonna make a fluffy hexicardi, and I am super excited about this. So I got a bunch of this yarn. For any Swedes, it's from Justa. So it was really cheap as well. They have for any Swedes in chat looking for cheap yarn, Justa this week, 25% off. Yes, go stash diving. All of the stash diving. Also, sorry, I have a cat hair on my nose and it's super itchy. Thank you, Tuli. I am super happy about it. Super excited to start that one, but I'm not gonna start it until the crochet along starts on Friday. So it's waiting in a bag under my desk that we just cleared from bags of yarn, and now there are bags of yarn again because I cannot help myself. Such is life when you do this. It's alright, it's my job. I get to have yarn everywhere. That's a good excuse, isn't it? But yeah, I am excited about a mint green one. I wanted to match it with like a pink yarn for the ribbing, but it's gonna have to be a white yarn because it didn't have a pink. Yeah, it looked a lot more grey on screen, but yes, David can confirm it is in fact mint. It is a bit of a warmer mint, not so blue toned, but it's definitely green. Victoria, if it's going to be better for Lee's cardigan, oh no, it's not a cardigan, it's a top, go for it for that, I think, because that one is an actual test as well, so maybe that takes priority, in my opinion. Thank you, Sophicoff. I'm super excited about it. I hope it's going to work out. I hope it's going to work out for a hexicody. We'll see. If it doesn't, I'll figure something else out. I have a bunch of purple hand spun that could probably work as well. So maybe I can make a hand spun hexicody as well, or Hexi Wrap. It's a Hexi Wrap. I keep saying hexicody. Oh wow, Goshen, you sorted out your stash and have 2 whole bags of yarn to get rid of. That is a lot of yarn, and yeah, I need to use more stash this year as well. I didn't add a super lot to my stash last year. Like, the yarn I bought, I worked with, so my stash is basically the same as it was. But I've bought a lot of yarn and used it, so I should actually be using stash as well. Oh, and yeah, that if it's doctor's orders to crochet, then do all of the crochet, just don't stress with it. Thank you, Victoria. What the beck? I would, but it's a lot of acrylic in it actually, so it's not going to take any dye, unfortunately. The white yarn they had that was fluffy is a lot of acrylic. I think it's like 10% wool, so it's not going to take any dye. Right, the wool might take dye, so it might be very like not speckly, but almost speckly. So maybe I will. That was actually a good idea. It was super cheap, so I can probably go back and get another skein and try and dye one and see what happens. And if it turns out to be ugly, I'll still have a skein of white. Maybe? We'll see. We'll see what I do. Oh my god, this cat hair is still here. Yellows and greys and greens, Victoria, yeah. Go look for yarn. Go look for yarn and join us with a Hexi. Wow, Sophie got 350 squares. How big are they? Is it like a 4 or 5 row granny square? Sorry, you probably said before, but I don't remember, but that is a lot of granny squares. That's so cool. And that's very good. It is my comfort thing as well, so I get you. 4 round granny squares. Okay, that's, oh my god. We have the voice already. And it's been 14 minutes. Have a hydration check, everyone, because I'm gonna hydrate for a bit. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. 650, that is so much. But it's gonna look so good. I'm sure it's gonna look amazing. But that is a lot of squares. How long have you been working on it? It's gonna take forever. Well, it would take forever for me. But mostly because I would get so bored of just doing squares over and over. I love doing granny squares and I can do them over and over and over, but I need to do different kinds of squares, if that makes sense. Go for it, Tufty Fluff. Go refill the water bottle. No worries. I will always say hydration check when I hydrate, and I try to hydrate a lot, so it's important to remember to drink water. Hello, Therese. Welcome in. So good to see you. How are you? So many people. Also, Happy New Year, everyone. Since it's the first stream of the year, so that's exciting. You are 8 years into the project. Wow, that's some dedication. Good on you. Good on you. That is actually super cool. I have definitely finished older project than 8 years, but it was small projects that I just never finished. Nothing that big. That is seriously good work. Sorry. So we have grown a little with the hexagon, but not a super lot. I hope to have this be a lot bigger by the time we end stream. Yeah, Sophie, I get that you can't work on something like that as the only project, so I get that. And Christy just recently frogged a blanket, started 10 years ago. Yeah, sometimes you just know this is never gonna happen. This is just not gonna happen. My oldest project I've finished was a cross stitch project, so it was like toss it or finish it, so I finished it. I needed to do some back stitching and a bunch of French knots, and I just never did because I never could get the hang of making French knots. I don't know why, I just could not figure it out, but I've learnt finally thanks to the snails, because I make French knots with the eyes on a lot of them, so now I can do it. Happy late birthday, Tuli. Happy late birthday. Can we get some party emotes in chat for Tuli's birthday? Because party is good. Can we get some cheddar emojis for party? If we have any. Maybe I can send some. I don't know if we have any members in chat. Party! There's a cat in a paper bag in another room, in case you hear crinkling in the background. That is cheddar. You get yarn from your mum, but the price is just having to frog it. Yeah. I get yarn from myself sometimes, but the price is having to frog it. Oh, you're making a Tunisian crochet blanket. You started last year as normal crochet and then probably restarted. That sounds like fun. David told me earlier today that I should try Tunisian crochet sometime. So maybe that will happen this year, because it looks super cool. I think it looks super neat. All of the birthday emojis, wonderful. It's a party. And did you finish an embroidery kit last year that you got in 2020? Good on you for finishing that. Very good job finishing that. It's always such a good feeling finishing an old whip. All of Sophie's squares are... Oh, we have the cheese boy, but they're all in variegated yarn. That's gonna be so beautiful. We can get some cheese emojis for Cheese Cat. Hej Puppe, är du här? Ska jag titta på kameran? Nej, okej. The Cheese Cat, the Cheese Cat. All of the cheese. I wanna, oops, I cannot click the right thing. I wanna send cheese as well. All of the cheese for you, cheese man. So much cheese. Awesome. do you have to do that on camera? Oh, Shaiyeh, thank you. I love cats as well. Like this little man. Does he have to do this on camera? Oh no. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. Leggy up, indeed. Could have been worse though. Could have been worse. Cats will be cats. What the beck's cat? Newly adopted cat likes to steal milk. Oh no. Can he tolerate it? Can he tolerate the milk? Or is he a farty little cat? Yep, and he's gotta clean when he's gotta clean. And now he's like squished himself under the windowsill because it's warm under there because of the radiator. So we're gonna have to look at his butt for a bit, I think. Boyfriend wants more cheese boy. Okay, I think we can move the camera a bit so we can get more cheese boy. There we go. More cheese boy for boyfriend. The horses are doing great. They have been resting over Christmas, but they're both back in work now, and they are both doing good and are very happy. I'll go see them again tomorrow. Looking forward to that a lot. We haven't done a lot of riding lately because it's so dark out, but it's very nice that they are back in work after a break. Oh no, what the beck is, he has gotten his head stuck in a cup from stealing it. Oh, Cheddar has done that as well, but with water. We have these big pints, and it's like the perfect size for a cat head to go in, but sometimes he gets stuck, so he's not allowed to drink from them. But he's almost spilled water all over my desk from doing that once. Sophie's cat is camera shy. No, Elsa is kind of camera shy as well. She doesn't love being on camera, so that's why she's rarely in videos. Oh good, boyfriend is happy. And kitties often occupy a radiator each in the living room. Yeah. And we have an Elsa. Hello girl. Hello girly pop. Hello. We have a cat delivery. She looks super grumpy. She doesn't want to be here. Did he wake you up? I think David woke her up, so she's like super yippy. She's gonna sleep on me now. Okay. Let me read chat. Yes, Christy, this is Cheddar's channel. Definitely. I'm just here to do the editing. Tufty Flop is planning on using the Horizon yarn in purple and black. Ooh, that's gonna look amazing. That is such a good combination of colours. Lovely. What's Beck's cat? When he was younger, she would show up in videos all the time, but now she's just lazy. Aww. Elsa is sleepy. Very sleepy. She's like falling asleep on me. So I guess I'll be stuck here with a cat until she decides to wake up and leave. So I love that. I love that Elsa's emojis. It's not a cheese. It's a little frost flake. She's actually not named after Frost Elsa, but it was right around the same time as the movie came out, I think, that we got her. How old is that movie? So people thought it was, but it's just because it's a cute name. But I love the snow emoji. And Ducci, I'm happy to see the horses, because you haven't seen yours, it feels like, oh, I hope you can see yours soon. But yeah, I try to include the horses every time I see them because they're just so cute. And ooh, she's done. She's done, I think. No? Yes, no more crochet, just cat pets. Or we can do both at the same time, maybe. We can see if she'll leave or stay. Oh, you finished the large plush. It was so cute. Tufty Fluff. I think I reacted to it in the channel. It's adorable. She's super fluffy. I think we are due another trim of the fur. She is a Persian, so she gets like super long fur, but she hates being combed. So we cut her hair and she loves that. She really loves it. So it's good. But I think we're due another cut because it's getting out of hand and a little bit ridiculous. Especially on like the chest area. She doesn't like being cut there, so 2014 is when Frozen came out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Elsa was born in February of 2015, so it makes sense that people thought it was because of the movie. Until it was a full-time job in 2 minutes to find knitting needles and yarn because, oh, you moved and it's in a place we keep clothes. Yeah, moving stuff, sometimes it's just, where do I put things? I mean, when I move things around here, it's like, where did I put something now? It's like, I found this great new place to keep this thing and I'm really happy about it, and it's like organized and all good, and then I'm like, but it's not in its usual place, so I have no idea where it went. Oh, it's from 2013, okay, but it was still super popular, I feel like, in 2015. I feel like still, but for the longest time you couldn't go 2 meters without seeing something Frost related. So I've actually only watched it once, so yeah, the absolute plague. It was everywhere, it still is everywhere. In my personal humble opinion, it wasn't a bad movie, but it's definitely overrated and it wasn't really my cup of tea. But it's mostly also because of the super hype. It's just too much everywhere all the time, so moving is super stressful. It is. Nej men hallå. That is a bad idea. They're gonna fight if they do that. Vill du vara här? Yeah, Victoria, same. Well, like, for the longest time I hadn't heard it. I just saw, like, Let It Go memes and it written everywhere, like text memes and stuff. And I was expecting, like, you know, more of a traditional style Disney song, and then it was like a Eurovision entry, and I was like, what is this? Why? Oh, Cheddar is angry. I mean, you've got to see that. I'm sorry, girlie. You have to go. What's your blame? And for you, it's one of the few movies where you have a lot of the songs in the playlist to sing along with. Well, we don't judge. It's just things are for different people, and that is great. It is catchy, I'm not gonna lie. It's not my jam, but it is yours, and that is great. Oh no, Christy. Oh no. That. I worked in a daycare before the movie came out, and I feel very, very grateful for not working after, or working in a daycare after. Because, yeah, no. An experience, yeah. But yeah, I definitely thought it sounded like a Eurovision entry. I was not expecting that. Also, we have Squeaky Chair in the background. Sorry about that. It's David, just moving around. Squeaky Chair. Did we come up with an emoji for Squeaky Chair? I feel like we did. I don't remember which one. Was it like the it wasn't the party horn, was it? Yeah, chair and musical notes. But I'm gonna, every time I see chair and musical notes, I'm just gonna think of Let It Go and be like, Eurovision chair. God, I love Squeaky Chair. It's Ambience. A check-in. It is a little bit bigger than when we started. How many rows did I do? I feel like one row is taking forever already. I don't know how that happened. How did I get into crochet? Good question. I think I tried to learn when I was little from my grandma, because she was great at crocheting. But it just never stuck. I wasn't interested. I much preferred knitting. But then, like, a few years ago, I randomly was like, I want to learn how to crochet. So I made this, and then I really enjoyed making that blanket. But I didn't, like, crochet anymore after that for quite some time, and then I was randomly like, I want to learn how to make amigurumi. So I did, and then I didn't crochet at all for a very long time as well, and then randomly I was like, now I want to crochet stuff, and the rest is history. And then the snail patterns came out, and yeah. So I've been very on and off in my interest in crochet for most of my life, but then a little over a year ago I was like, yeah, I just want to crochet a lot now, and it stuck finally. Also, I think because I started making my own things, and I very much enjoy designing and making my own things. I like following patterns as well, but I prefer just making stuff up and playing around. So kind of like that. I don't know if that's a very long-winded answer, sorry, but that's kind of how it went down. You love designing too. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. And this year I will try to actually be better about writing down and getting stuff I design out in more ways than just the video. That's like half the guide and half me figuring out what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Very much looking forward to doing that. I feel like a blanket is a good way of learning because it's a lot of repetition and you can't really mess up. Like if you understand the granny square, you can't really mess it up after that. So you can make it as big or as small as you want, and so I feel like that's a really good way of learning. Now this isn't a regular granny square pattern. Because I am one of those people who's like, the best way to learn something is to find something that looks fun, and if it's challenging then that's a plus, and then you just dive in and have to get yourself out by learning. So either it sticks or it doesn't after that. That's just me though. Sophicos says, you're bad at maths, so designing is very hard for you, but you love following patterns. I'm also very, very bad at math. But if I get to like apply it to something like knitting or crochet, I can do it. But I have to like think a lot, and I'm not very good at it. And yeah, but some things you don't really have to math a lot for, like this design, I don't know, there wasn't a very lot of math involved really. It's kind of go until it's a good size and then you extend this or that, or you know, so some things you can definitely words are hard, some things you can definitely design without mathing too hard, I think, but some things you definitely need to count and like calculate stuff for, and that is a lot, I agree. The most counting and grading I've done for a pattern is a sock pattern with like the heel gusset on the bottom of the foot. And I just knit small socks because I have very small feet, so it was kind of hard making that for bigger feet. But I had some people test it and it worked out, so I'm glad. That was difficult. That was really difficult. So that's like the reason I haven't gotten into designing actual sweaters in knitting yet, because with crochet it's more like, or at least the kinds of crochet I do, it's more like go until it's a good size. So yeah, I feel like I have to catch up chat a bit. So one of your goals this year is to trust yourself and self-draft more. Yeah, do it. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. So definitely do it. Until his first crochet was also granny squares. It's such a good place to start. And every time you make a pattern, you get so inspired, but you struggle with finishing it. Like designing a pattern or following a pattern. Sorry, I got confused there for a second, but finishing things sometimes, yes. That's why I keep doing the finishing projects videos, because I am bad at finishing stuff unless I have like a deadline. And that is why videos work well for me, because I'm filming, making this thing, so I have to finish it so I can post it. But just making stuff and finishing it for the heck of it, I'm really bad at that. Really, really bad at that. It's following a pattern. Yeah, I get you. I get you. My way of getting around that, again, like I said, it's like videos and also testing patterns, because then it's a deadline on it as well, and you have to leave feedback and stuff, so that is motivating to finish it. Let me scroll up in chat a bit again. What the Beck is also definitely motivated by challenge. It's the best way in my opinion. Victoria, that was the granny blanket, like a sunflower. I have to look closer next time you post in the channel, because now I want to see it. And Ducha's first project was an army kit. That was definitely not for beginners. No. Struggled and cried, but now I'm obsessed. Yeah. Once again, you challenge yourself, and it might be really difficult, but then you come out the other end and experience richer, and you know how to do the things. So it's a win in the end. Oh no, you started by making a Totoro. I mean, he never got any eyes. Poor Totoro. Give him little sleepy, like, embroidered eyes so he can at least sleep. Poor Totoro. I love Totoro. He's so cute. Oh, okay, Sophigoff, I get that. That is on another level, yeah. That is, I don't have that, so I get that it is different for me than it is for you with the dyscalculia. Right, Christy, deadlines help so much with actually finishing things. Victoria, you made 2 hexi cardigans to measure with centimeters, and you're from the US, and only one of them was a little off, but the sleeves were too long. Oh, yeah, you measure in inches, right? Did I not put inches in my? I probably didn't in my pattern. I don't think I did centimeters either. I can't remember. I need to check. But yeah, I forget. I forgot because I just use centimeters over here. And hello, Girl Up Cupcake, and welcome in. You finished 2 projects this morning. That's great. That is amazing. Well done, you. What did you finish? I am, for anyone who's new in here, I'm working on another hexi cardi in a sparkly petrol-ish. It's very blue on screen, but it's less super blue in person. That's going to be the other half of a blue hexi cardi I am working on. And I dropped everything. There we go. Ooh, you're trying to finish a temperature blanket within the month of January. The whole blanket from 2023 temperatures. Yeah, that is a challenge. Are you making the entire thing this month, or just finishing up where you left off? I've never made a temperature blanket. I've been tempted to start one, but I just know I would never finish it. I just wouldn't. I've seen mood blankets and stuff as well, and I think I would struggle immensely with that project, so kudos to you for actually doing it. Oh, okay, so you use both, Victoria. I sometimes use, now that I think about it, I do use inches sometimes with patterns that mostly are written in inches. I just don't use it in day to day. Oh yes, it is very day and night. That is daytime, nighttime. This is also sparkly, by the way, but it doesn't really show up on camera. I think I just hit the microphone, sorry. Let's see if I can get it closer and show the sparkle. Here is the... There you are. It's very sparkly. And this is also sparkly. Dropping everything again. You started on the blanket the 1st of this year. Are you doing 2023 because that's the year you got married? Oh, that's wonderful. Very late congrats. Thank you, Sierra. I am very happy with this yarn. It was a very lucky find at the dollar store of all places, because this is also from the Swedish shop or store chain Rusta, and they always have like the most boring colors of that specific yarn. I bought the last balls of that blue sparkly yarn like early last year, I think, and they never had it again, and now they have like beige, and they've had like silvery, and they have a really, it is pretty, but it's not what I'm looking for, a dark purple. And then we went to the dollar store last week and they randomly had this, and I was like, that's perfect, and it's basically the same yarn, so I'm really happy. I'm really, really happy. So now I get a blue, very sparkly Hexi cardi, and I am so excited. Three Dames is thinking of doing a temp or mood scarf instead of a blanket. And hello, hello, hello to you. Welcome in. And I think a scarf sounds like a great option to the blanket and a lot more doable. I think I could handle a scarf, but not a blanket. So yeah, do it. Go for it. So the sparkles are so great. Thank you. It was super lucky. It was. Ezra, you finished the tablecloth. Well done. Party emojis in chat for finished project. Let's go. And Sarah, I'm sorry your cat isn't doing very well. But yeah, you keep checking on her and don't worry about the attention. Like keeping attention on this. Kitty goes first. Oh, comes first. And yes, Sophie, it is. If anybody was asking, I missed that in that case, sorry. We have dollar store in Sweden, and it is just a cheap. It is basically a dollar store, but it's just called dollar store. It's not actually in dollars. I don't know why I am not in focus. Hello? Aww, Sierra, I'm sorry. Little baby cat. The owner to dollar store in Sweden don't like prices like $5.99, so they decided to use 5 price. That is interesting. But yeah, that is true. They have even pricing on things. I never thought of that actually. Usually shops do the $5.90 or like $7.90 or whatever. 49.99 Swedish kronor. Sounds like a lot, but it's literally like €5. It's less than €5 these days, but still. Christy says in the US you have a few cheap stores that get called dollar store even though it's not the real name. Yeah, you have like, what do you have? You have Five Below, Dollar Tree. What more is there? I know a couple of them. I've never been to the US, but I watch a lot of American people on YouTube, so I hear about it. Oh yeah, Dollar General. I know about that one through my pony collecting because there's a specific kind of fake, like off-brand pony from the 80s and 90s that was a Dollar General baby pony, it's called. Very niche and specific knowledge I own or possess in my brain. You have it the other way, so you know stores from Sweden through vloggers. That's great. It's so interesting how we have this knowledge about where to shop what in other countries, even though we've never been there, probably won't go there. I don't know if I'll ever visit the US. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but I know where to go to find things. Like if I want a bunch of like Hello Kitty blind boxes, I should go to Five Below. Welcome back, Anne. Sorry about your phone dying, but laptop works as well, right? I never watch YouTube on my phone, actually. I am very much not a phone video person. I am always watching on the PC or the laptop. Walmart is the most American store, maybe. It is pretty American, isn't it? I also think like Costco, but we have that here as well now. I think we have one Costco in all of Sweden and it's close to us, but we don't have a membership, so I've never been to Costco. I'm so curious though. I wish they'd just let you in and just not let you shop, even without a membership. I want to see what it's all about so I can decide if it's worth it or not, you know? I want to go to Costco and just look around. Honestly, they probably, because I think Costco, I don't know how well Costco is doing in Sweden because of the membership thing, but I think they'd get a lot more members if they just let people go and have a look around and then decide if they want to like get a membership. I'm so curious though. I'm just so curious. It's probably just meh. But I'm so curious. It's the thing with they don't let you in, so I want to see it. Yes, and it is going to be two-tone. Hang on, let me show you. This is one side. Let me fold it so it's this is big enough, right? It's like big enough for Elsa, but this is one side and this is going to be the other side, so it's going to be a two-tone Hexi. And I'm very excited for it. I love a good two-tone split. Hello Tawana, welcome in. Good to see you. And thank you, Anne. And Sophie, you usually don't use the phone to watch YouTube, but you're watching from an iPad or the PC. Yeah, same. I don't own an iPad, but I cannot with the tiny screen for watching. It's like back when I had a gym membership, I would watch YouTube on the phone to have something to do, but other than that, I just don't. I can't with the tiny screen. Your Costco lets you in to look around. That's... I want to go and look around as well. As far as I know, they don't do that here. They tempt you to get a membership by giving you a free hot dog. And I don't know if it's worth it. Victoria says the main advantage is that you can get a stockpile of your essentials. And yeah, that is kind of why I'm intrigued as well, because not that I like super stockpiling stuff, but I feel like it would be, if you could share it as well, like with your parents or something, it would be worth it to just cheaply store up on certain things, you know, that you end up buying a lot of anyway, but for less money. Yeah, maybe we should, the next time we are close by, maybe we should go and ask if we can just have a look around to see if it's worth it. And if they say no, I will be very sad and pout and do puppy eyes, and maybe they'll let me in. They didn't check the membership at the door, at the other store. Okay. I will have to investigate. I don't think we have any other stores like that though. Here, I don't think they have competitors. That would be like, what's it called, Ullared or something. But that's not quite the same thing either, so. Ow, gotta stretch my thumb a little. Have a hydration check, everyone. Coffee is like anti-hydration, but coffee counts, in my opinion. I definitely had coffee a bit too late today, but coffee is life. I love coffee. There is one in Göteborg, but you don't remember the name. No, I don't know about Göteborg, but it's very far away from me, so I have no idea. There is probably something there. Ooh. And small kitty is getting to the teenage stage, and you have to be careful about leaving any yarn. Yeah. Yeah. I know about that stage. Both our cats have almost eaten yarn at that age. Very stressful. I am still careful about leaving stuff like that out, honestly. I say as there is a knitting project on the living room table without a project bag, but I should move it. I should move it. Ooh, we have bees. We have bees joining. Hello, Frizzy and all of the bees. I just got a notification on my stream that we have bees. Bee raid, welcome in. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you guys. Anne says, I think some scientists have debunked the coffee thing and said that it actually kind of evens out with the water you consume at the same time. Good to know, because coffee is everything. I am making a hexagon wrap. It is big enough for Elsa, I think. At the moment, it's going to be the second half of my blue, my second Hexi Wrap. This is the first half. Oh my goodness, so many people. Hello and welcome in. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone? And what is everyone working on today? Everyone who's new in here, I want to know all about your projects. Thank you, Frizzy. I also really love the sparkles. It is this one especially is super sparkly, but this one is also very nice and sparkly. You can barely see it on camera, but it's like iridescent. It's super pretty. Can I? Thank you. Thank you, Winsome Cat. I am super loving this yarn. I was just talking about how I was super lucky to find this, because this is from a Swedish store chain, and they stopped carrying that colour and they have no good colours to combine it with. And then we went to the dollar store 2 weeks ago, last week sometime, and they randomly had this yarn, and I was like, oh my god, it's the same yarn but darker. So I bought it and I'm really happy. Yes, Kelly Girl Crochet, that is Mr. Cheese Boy. That is Cheddar the cheese cat. He's a very big cat. I am also not a super big human. I am very short, but he is very big. Fraser is working on a large happy sunflower for an order heading to Switzerland. That's so cool. The sunflowers are so cute. You're gonna make Frizzy a shrimp? Is it like the little crochet shrimps that are everywhere on Instagram? Because I love those. I kind of want to make a bunch of those for a video at some point. I love the shrimpies. Shrump. Oh, are you waking up? No. We almost have the cheese cat face. There we go. He squishes himself under the windowsill because it's very warm there. Because it's right above the radiator. I need to scroll up and chat a bit, sorry. Milk stealing kitty is still a teenager, but he has long fur, so he looks enormous. Aw. Cute. Is he a big breed, or is it just fluff? Cheddar is actually a mixed breed, or house cat, or how you should say it. It's like, he's half Persian and Dad is unknown because his mama cat escaped and came home, and then she had babies. She wasn't supposed to go out because obviously you don't just let a Persian out like that. So we don't know what Daddy Cat was, but Cheddar looks a lot like a British Shorthair, so maybe that is it. That is it. And can he speak? Working on making tomato soup and tuna sandwich disappear. That sounds like some very nice and relaxing work to do. Cheese Boy is precious. Mr. Cheeseman. He has done a flat. Very flat. Almost a sploot, but not quite. Oh, his Balinese. They are very, very pretty. But not, yeah, no, not known for being especially big. He's just fluff. Yeah, Sierra. Persian and alley cat. We can say that. He's basically Thomas and Maddie the alley cat. Hello in the yellow corner from Scotland and Honey Bear the cat. That is a wonderful name. I love that. Oops, Winsome Cat, you should have a test now. Ooh. But I lost what I was gonna say, I'm sorry. But don't miss out on tests. But thank you for hanging out. Hello, EJ Crochets, welcome in. I hope that's how to say your username, sorry. Fraser says will to dusk, yeah. How do I get ideas for my videos? I just get random bursts of inspiration a lot of the time and go with that. And sometimes I start a project and then halfway through it like changes character, and then the whole video changes character, and it's a whole thing. And other times I'm like, yeah, I have this huge big pile of things that I need to finish now, so I should just finish it all in a video. And yeah, I don't think too much. That's what I do. That's how I end up with videos. Don't think too hard. Kind of. It's all vibes. It's all chaotic vibes on here. Christy, yeah, cats can look super different. Elsa's sisters are all exotic short hair cats, and she's the only one who's a long hair cat as well. Oh wow, Lilibet shoebox. Each square is 4 centimeters, and you're making them with a 2.5mm hook. That is tiny, like super tiny, but it's gonna be so pretty. Oh, you're gonna knit today, working on a hat. That's wonderful. Hats are great projects. They're so quick. I love making hats. I thought I made more hats. Today my brain went away again. It's getting late, so my brain is starting to go, time to sleep. But I filmed a video today about everything I made last year, and I have made so many things in 2024, and I thought I did more hats than I did, but I did manage 3 hats and like 3.5 bandanas last year. One of the hats I made in 24 hours of not constant knitting, so that's very nice. And welcome Robin Rhodes, and thank you for joining in from the Frizzy Bee raid. Welcome, and thank you for subscribing. I cannot speak, I am very sorry. Words are hard. Super happy to see you here. Thank you for sticking around. It's good that you can do the test tomorrow, Winston Cat. Good luck with it. Sophie says, recently learned that cat breeds come after house cats, aka mixed breed cats, and that we don't say mixed breed. And we say mixed breed dog because purebred come first in dogs. Is that so that house cat is like first before purebred cats? I didn't know that, but yeah, we say house cat and not mixed breed in Sweden because we don't aim to have mixed breed cats in Sweden. But they still happen, evidently. But then again, I think we have talked about this before. I don't know anything about dogs, so I will not speak on the dog thing because I am not a dog person. I like them, but I don't know about dogs. Christy, you finished all the hats you were making for Christmas. Well done. R.I.P. your hands. Take care of your hands. Take care of your hands, bestie. Yes, Frizzy won first member badge. I wish there was like a special badge you can give first member, but unfortunately you can't. But thank you for becoming the first member, and thank you Winsome Cat. And I'm glad the music is helping with a tedious stitch pattern. I love me some lo-fi music. It's always a good vibe. Good way to keep focus, in my opinion. And it's making Cali Girl Crochet a little bit relaxed and sleepy. But that's also good, isn't it? But maybe it's not time for you to be sleepy. Maybe it's earlier in the day for you. Here it's 9:15 in the evening, so it's a good time for me to get sleepy, but maybe not for you. Cheddar is a cutie. He is super cute, but you can only see his bum. I agree, Frizzy. Music with text or lyrics, it's way too distracting. Sometimes we have music on when we do tabletop RPG as well, and it's just that there is a song with text. Please remove text. I cannot think, cannot brain, only lyric. Oh, it's only 3:15 PM where you are. Yeah, maybe not the best time to be sleepy then. Go grab a coffee. we just figured out coffee's not anti-hydration at all, so go grab a coffee for future hydration checks. Which, by the way, I think we should hydrate a little because I am thirsty. Sophie finished fastening ends of 18 granny squares. Well done. That is great. Very well done. Weaving in ends is not the best part of making granny squares, in my opinion. Emma, welcome! Welcome in. So happy to see you. Don't worry about being late. It's all good. You were late for a good reason. Hope you had fun in Baldur's Gate 3. And no worries, Sofigov. You sleep well. You have a great rest, and I will see you again in the future in another comment section or live, hopefully. Thank you for joining today. Oh no, Anne, your internet is also going to sleep. Yeah, you get some Z's as well if you need them. That is totally fine. It is getting late over here, so you go for it. And hello, Agatha, welcome in as well. So good to see you. Frissi says, tell David to stop wriggling in his chair. Yeah, we have squeaky chair. We have musical chairs in here today. Sorry about that. We still need to get some WD-40 for the chair. Kelly Girl Crochet, I have one more cat. I have Elsa. She was very sweet and joined us for a bit earlier, but she is not very happy about being on camera most of the time, and she's currently sleeping, but I have another little cat. So we have two. And I have a cat hair on my nose, so I'm very sorry. I'm gonna see if I can... I think it would better. Oh right, Tuli, you're 1 hour ahead of us over there in Finland. Thank you for hanging out, but do get some sleep if you need it. The replay will be there, and I will be back with more lives, so don't worry about leaving before I stop. By the way, it's some time left, but I'm just gonna let you know that I'm going to be streaming until 10 my time, so it's until the next full hour, if that makes sense. So just so everybody knows. That sounds great, Emma. Well done. I know some of the names, but I haven't played it, so I can pretend I know what I'm talking about, but that sounds really good. Well done. Sounds like a good playing session. Winsome cat. Once you stayed at Frizz's live until 1 AM. Yeah, it's so cozy hanging out in live, isn't it? I usually don't, because we are good at shutting lives down, like watching lives early if we need sleep over here. Because I am the kind of person that if I don't go to bed when David goes to bed, I lose sense of time and I can stay up way too late, so I just go to bed when he goes to bed. So, but when I have been home alone and had a Froggy Crossing stream to watch, she starts streaming at like 10 my time. I will stay up to watch that, yes. So and then you watched a movie. Oh no. Oh no. What the Beck asks, what is one knitting or crochet technique I would like to try? Good question. Well, we talked earlier about, but it's not the same thing. It's a whole entire different craft with Tunisian crochet. It's its own separate thing, but I would like to try that. What haven't I tried? I've actually not done tapestry crochet. I should try that, but I don't know if that's a technique. I mean, it's color work. I've done simple color work, but it's not the same thing as tapestry. So maybe that? I don't know. Maybe I'm forgetting something like really obvious that I know that I want to try, but I don't know. I feel like I've tried a lot of knitting techniques, so I would like to expand on my crochet techniques, if anything. but get sucked into hour-long episode shows and have to make yourself stop between episodes and force yourself to go to bed. Yeah. I don't really watch shows, but I'm like that with YouTube videos. So yeah, so just want to watch one more. It's not that long, and then suddenly you've watched a lot of things, and it's very late. Little Bell, I have not tried mosaic crochet, so that is something maybe I should try. It looks super cool. It does look super cool. So maybe that, yeah. Yeah, the famous I'll just watch one more and then it's 7 more and you don't know what happened. It's the worst. Oh, you made the banner for Silver Moon. That is super cool. One's in tapestry crochet, one's in Tunisian tapestry. That is so cool. I want to see it. I want to see it. If you have pics, you should post them in the channel on Discord, because I want to see. For how many years I played World of Warcraft, I have made way too few projects related to it, actually. And really the only reason I'm not playing now is because it's way too expensive, in my opinion. But I've had that rant before, we don't need to go into it. I miss the game though. I miss it. Let's do a little check-in with the size. This, it's called a hexagon. Wonderful that I forget what a hexagon is. It was like this big when we started, so we've got some progress done today. That's very nice. Yes, grab a picture next time you see it. I would love to see it. Is the new expansion fun, by the way? Because it looks good. It's just I was not ready to pay for that expansion when it came out, and I am also not about the subscription fee. I have too much yarn to buy to be able to afford to play World of Warcraft. Is this fast? I don't know, I feel like it's not super fast, but thank you. But then again, it's just granny stitch, so that is fast for me, because I barely need to look at it. Tufty Fluff just finished tidying up the desk. Yeah, that is such a good feeling. Good job, you. I did that earlier today. Oh, well, my desk was very tidy, and then I filmed my video about all of the projects I made in 2024, and I can tell you my desk, it wasn't visible. There was too much stuff in it and it felt awful, and I was super stressed. But then I tidied it all away again, and now I feel good. But now it's a mess again because there's yarn everywhere. It'll be fine. Oh, you're playing the anniversary realms. Okay. That is cool. That is cool. One more reason I stopped playing is because I don't have people to play with. Most of the people I used to play with stopped playing, so, and then when they picked back up, they didn't play on times I played, and I didn't want to stay up after like 11 PM and play World of Warcraft. I wanted to go to bed, so I was very lonely in game, so now I just play single player games and on my time whenever I feel like it, or not always whenever I feel like it, but when I feel like it, I just play stuff like Genshin or Dreamlight Valley or Infinity Nikki, and I'm having a great time. Cardigan Crochet, I am working on a Hexi Wrap, my newest pattern that I released 2 weeks ago, 1 week ago, and this is one half of the hexagon wrap, and this is the second half of the wrap. And I talked about this earlier, but you guys weren't here when I did, so I will say it again, that I am kind of soft launching today a crochet along for this Hexi Wrap. We are going to do a post about it tomorrow on Instagram, hopefully tomorrow Thursday, but I'm going to try and get the post up tomorrow, and then it will kick off for real, and I will talk about it as well in my video on Friday. So I am super excited that we are doing a crochet along. It was requested and I am very excited. I've never done a crochet along, or I've joined make alongs, but I've never hosted one before, so I'm super excited, and I'm gonna have prizes and it's gonna be great. So I hope people want to join that. So yeah, I think I have the pattern linked in the description of the live, and also I have a video with the tutorial for it, so feel free to join the Cal. Let me scroll up in chat because I talk too much. The problem with gaming is that you can't sew at the same time. Yeah, I get that. I can knit and crochet whilst gaming because a lot of the games I play have cutscenes and stuff, so that's good for crocheting, but sewing is a lot less computer friendly, or like gaming console friendly, so I get you. Christie's current game obsession is also Dreamlight Valley. I did not get the Storybook Vale expansion. I actually don't have any of the expansions yet for Dreamlight Valley because, again, games are expensive. And right now I am holding off on buying any new gaming things because I am getting Hello Kitty Island Adventure for the PC when it comes out. Spoiler, I will be live for that game launch as well. So 30th of January we're gonna play, if I can get it to work, but I will make sure I can get it to work, but we will be playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure on the channel when it comes out, and I'm really excited about that. I did try that game on iOS, but I didn't get super far, so I'm restarting on the PC, so I'm super excited about that. And Winsome Cat says you prefer to play alone. Yeah, you get super stressed in the team. I sometimes get super stressed playing with people as well, but also it's just nice to have your own time to do things, and just if you want to take 5 minutes to finish a row after a cutscene, you can, and stuff like that. It's very nice. Chrissy, you want to join? Yay! And Tufty Fluff is also excited for crochet along, and we'll pull out stash yarn. That's going to be great. Yeah, go for stash busting if you can. It's great to stash bust, and it's also an easy pattern to like add more yarns in, or more colours, so it's going to be great for that. And Kelly, you should totally join in then. The Hexi Wrap is a hexacardi, but it's also a wrap, so it's adjustable and cozy and flattering and size inclusive, and it's good. It's a good time. It's easy to make. Winsome Cat, I will try then, because I talk about this in the video on Friday as well, that if we have people who don't have Insta and want to join, I will try to do some sort of solution for that in the Discord channel. So if you have Discord, you can join my Discord and we will make something happen, because I want people to be able to join even without Instagram. So I will look into that. So yeah, I will, sorry, just finishing a stitch. I will definitely sort that out then, because I don't want people to be left out. Oh, it'll be your first cowl. That's exciting. It's mine as well. Well, like I said, I have been in knit-alongs and crochet-alongs, but I've never hosted one before, so I'm excited about it. And I'll try to share people's projects and stuff. That's kind of also a reason why Instagram is good. I'm not gonna say get Instagram to join. I will definitely make something in the Discord server for it then, but for people who are on Instagram, I can like share projects to story and stuff as well. I don't play Baldur's Gate 3. Actually, I don't own that game. Maybe one day, but I don't have it, so I've never tried it. Yes, Frizzy, I will be starting a third wrap on Friday when the cowl starts. I showed the yarn earlier, but I can show it again. It is some fluffy mint green yarn that I got for it. David is making silly faces at me, so I am distracted. I'm very sorry, but yeah, I got this yarn. It is a fluffy yarn, so I hope it will be cozy. Can David stop making silly faces at me? I would be very happy. Yes, Victoria, I'm thinking that as well. We make a separate little section in the Discord for the crochet along. So I will get on doing that ASAP. Before Friday, I will have something sorted out for that. So Winsome Cat, if you do have Discord, do join and we will get that sorted out for you as well. Thank you, Agatha. I hope it's going to be great with the fluffy yarn. I hope it's going to work out. But it's a thicker fluffy yarn, so it should work out. I said that earlier as well, that I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody in the channel, in the Discord. If you're in here, say it was you, because I want to thank you for the inspiration. But somebody was going to use mohair fluff for it, so I wanted to get some fluffy yarn as well, because I think that sounds like a wonderful cozy fluffy cloud to wear, and a one-to-one, so I'm gonna do it. Great, Winsome Cat, great. Then I will make sure we can sort that out so that everybody who wants to can join, because yeah, I get not wanting to have an Instagram. It is a weird platform. It is a weird platform. Yes, Frizzy is going to be making the wrap with a vibrant blue and pink tones variegated horizon yarn from Hobie, and it is beautiful. I have seen the yarn. Frizzy made a little Hobie haul video on her channel, and that yarn, or all of the yarns you got, were beautiful, but especially that really vibrant one was super pretty. Super duper pretty, so that wrap is going to be so gorgeous. Cannot wait to see that one. I'm very curious to see the light blue and pink one as well. So whenever that one happens, I want to see that as well, because it's going to be super pretty. It's bad that well, it's not bad, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit bad that I just want to make so many of my own cardigan in different colours. Oh dear. Because I'm jealous of that yarn. I also want the super vibrant blue and pink one. Oh yeah, it will look great with the bright glasses. You're right, that's gonna look awesome. Oh, it was you with the mohair. Great, thank you for the inspiration. But yeah, it is difficult to sorry, I got a hiccup. It is difficult to unravel mohair. Can you pair it up with like a fingering weight yarn? Maybe that will make it easier. Maybe. And also, it would probably take less yarn because you get bigger stitches. Maybe. Oh, well, it will take more yarn because you need 2 yarns, obviously, but maybe try swatching like that. Thank you, Sierra. Thank you. It's just I want to make other things as well, but right now I'm just totally on a Hexi Wrap kick because I love the result so much. Yeah, I get that. You want the option to rip back. Definitely, definitely. Ooh, black with multicolor yarn. That is gonna be beautiful. Go stash dive. And yes, it is very mindless, this project. It is. You don't have to count. You only have to like measure when it's starting to look like it's starting to look big enough to be something, and it's just measure one side and try it on, and like fold it in half and try it on, and yeah, this looks good. Make that one the same size. It's very easy, very mindless. I love it. Very nice to just have something going, you know? Oh, Natalie, thank you. I'm glad I could inspire you to crochet. Thank you for telling me. What are you crocheting? I am very curious. But that is so good. Have fun with it. And thank you, Emma. It is a lot more, it's like more of a, I bring this up on the camera as if that's gonna make a difference, but it's more of a petrol-y green, very, very dark turquoise in real life, but it's super pretty like this as well. It is a great color. I was so happy when I found it at random at the dollar store. I was like, I'm buying several. Buying all of them. Give me all of your yarn. Well, the baker's doing a checkerboard panel of a blanket with black and bright rainbow yarn. Oh, that sounds beautiful. That does sound super, super pretty. Elsa's crochet journey is also working on a hexagon cardigan and asking how everybody is. And how are you then? And welcome in. Hello. Winsome Cat, tell us about the most beautiful Hexi. I want to know. Oh, it's the yarn ban. It is the yarn ban, I see. There is nothing in stash then? Can you get around the yarn ban if you get someone to get you yarn? I am a horrible enabler, I'm sorry. Yeah, it kind of looks like peacock blue. It's more green in real life, but it is a very good color on camera as well. Oh, it starts with light pink, goes into darker pink and purple and black with some stars sewn on it. That sounds beautiful. That does sound beautiful. So that's the thing as well, you can make so many variations of the hexicardie, like both regular hexicardie and also the wrap, in like all kinds of colours and like combinations of colours, and like mine is going to be a half and half, and you sew things on them. Somebody commented on the tutorial video for my Hexi Wrap that they're going to do a Valentine's Day themed one with like hearts at the ends of the straps instead of stars, and it's just going to be so cute. I love that idea. What the Beck says, gift cards don't count toward yarn bans, and neither do yarns from small business. We're all horrible enablers in here. No worries, Tully. Thank you so much for coming and for being here and hanging out and chatting today. You sleep well, and I will see you again soon. Technically you can buy yarn if it helps you use some you already have. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking. It's like I said earlier with my stash, that while I do need to use stuff from my stash, I didn't add to my stash at all last year because I bought lots of yarn, but I used it all, so it's not stash. So that is also a way of thinking, but maybe not helpful if you're on a yarn ban. I think it's a good rule. I think it's a good rule too. If it helps you use up something from your stash, then it's just part of the project you make anyway. Awesome, Anne. Well done. Well done. You sleep well too, Anne. And thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for hanging out. You sleep well. I will see you again soon as well. Yes, what the Beck says, stash is more preferred than half-done whips. Indeed. Getting there, actually. Now it could fit cheddar, almost. rows have we made? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're at the halfway point. I made, for my original Hexi Wrap, I made 26 rows, and for the light blue half of this one I made 24 rows. So we are actually halfway through this Hexi, so that's great. Basically started with like the second row, I think. Started at 2 rows or something. So I'm very happy with that progress. Feels great. I don't think I can finish this one before the crochet along starts, but that's okay. I don't need to. I won't be running for the prizes anyway, because they all come from me and I have no reason to keep them, so. Also hydration check. The crochet along will start on Friday and it will run until March 31st. Is the plan that I have made. So it's about 1.5 months, because it's a fairly quick project, and already started projects are welcome to join as well, so you don't need to start a new one for the crochet along. I don't want people to enter with a finished one, but you can definitely have one that's started already. You're remembering why you don't like cutting yarn to make squares as you're in the midst of redoing the pentagons. It's a lot of little ends, right? It's a lot of little ends. Yes, this Friday on the 17th. 17th. For some reason my brain was like, is that a word? What is a word? But yeah, this Friday, I will post about it tomorrow, and I can also post, since you are not on Instagram, I can post about it in my channel as well, in the general, and also I'll make the chat channel in the Discord for the crochet along as well, so you'll be able to see the info, and I'll talk about it on Friday in my video as well. 40 color changes. Wow, that is so many color changes. Oh wow. Then in that case I don't think 16 minutes is that long. That's very well done actually, because that is a lot of color changing. Just gonna check a thing real quick. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I can also be super indecisive with colours and stuff. Okay, stash dive. It's gonna be so worth it when it's done though, Beck. It's gonna look amazing. But 40 is a lot. Then again, I think of the peppermint snail I made. The big one has a lot of color changes as well, but I just kept the yarn attached all the way around, so I did not have to deal with any little ends for that one. row there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. We have 8 minutes left, so I'll finish this row and then we will start wrapping things up, I think. Oh, that's sweet. The person it's for deserves the amount of time and care. I love that. You have enough to do either greens or fall colours. That's 2 very good options. Very, very good options. I like the sound of that. Oh, Winsome Cat, that's a very good chain of events. Thank you for being here though. I super appreciate that. And thank you to Frizzy for sending you over here. Ooh, full colours with 1 row per colour. That, yeah, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Oh, you're making a tea in the same yarn. But go for the fall colours then. Or is that the one you're making a tea out of? Or make a combo of the 2. You can also do a half and half, or like stripe it in a way, something maybe. So you get some variation in your projects, because yes, okay, then go for the green. I would say, because I do tend to get bored making things in the same yarn multiple times, and that is the reason. It's not even the same colorway, but it's basically the same yarn. It's kind of the reason I never got further on my Broom Rider sock after making the first sock. I made 3 socks last year, not 3 pairs, 3 singular socks. But I made 1 pair and 1 singular sock last year, and the 1 singular sock is my own design to go with a pair of mitts that I released in 2023, 2? I don't know. It's basically the same thing, and it's basically the same yarn, and I'm bored and I don't want to do it, but I also want to write that pattern, so I have to. Things do look super different from crochet to knit though, yeah, they do. It's a whole different structure of the stitches and how the colours play out, and also how much yarn one stitch uses. Oh, Winsome Cat. Oh. But you're here now and we're having good vibes, so that's good. That's very good. All of the good vibes. Also, guys, speaking of people who have YouTube channels, I discovered today that my favorite person, the snail person, the person who makes the snail patterns, has a YouTube now. So if you like snails, crochet snails, like I do, you should all go and have a look at Gardener Crochet's new YouTube channel, because snails. And evidently I cannot go a video or a live or like a vlog without mentioning snails in some capacity. I've already mentioned snails today, I just realised, so. Yep, she did start a YouTube. She posted about it on her story today on Instagram. So yeah, she has a YouTube now. It is Gardener Crochet on here. I am very excited to see what she'll post. All of the snails. Oh, we are starting to get a tangle in the yarn. That is no good. Okay. Yes, Frizzy has a super cute snail. He looks like peppermint. I have the same snail. I also made a huge peppermint snail. I have so many snails. I have a whole shelf. The top shelf in this bookshelf is just snails. So I also have a giant peppermonty. I don't know if maybe David is busy at the moment or if he can get the giant snail. I think he is busy, but I have a video on my channel where I made the snail. If you want to watch me make the giant snail, it is making Christmas snails for 8 hours or something like that. I think I am bad at remembering my own video titles, but I made it before Christmas, so I have several videos of making snails. I did see all of the giant fruit snails. I actually was a proofreader for the patterns for the giant snails, so I am very excited about the giant snails, and I will totally be making giant snails later on when I have time and yarn for them, because I do need a giant straw bird, because he's my original snail love. So. But I also absolutely adore the giant lemon tea. And yes, Agatha reminds me, I had the giant, oh, not the giant, regular size, very small tree. I had where the bunny is, I had a white Christmas tree with Christmas snails in, and it was great. I took it down the other day because Christmas is over, and I already miss having snails there, but I had also very much missed my giant Sylvanian bunny, so I'm happy to have her back. Yes, Frizzy, I would also add the seeds to the strawberry, because that is the vibe. What the back has had a mini snail pattern filmed and awaiting editing for a year. You just need to go ahead and edit it. Do it! Do it! It will feel so good when it's done. It's a new year, so it's perfect. Perfect time to edit the snail. I want to see the snail. You can't tell me you have snail and then not show me snail. My thoughts on escargot, like eating snail? My thoughts on eating snail is I won't yuck anybody's yum, but I also won't eat snail. Personally, won't eat snail. Ava, I am currently working on half of a Hexi cardigan wrap. This is my other half of the wrap that I am making. It is my own pattern that just released. I have it linked in the description of the video if you want to check it out, and I also have a tutorial on my channel for the wrap. So David?
Yeah?
Can I have snail?
What?
Chat wants snail.
Yes.
snail incoming. And yes, the snails have the best names. We have Snail! It is Peppermonty, and he's giant, enormous, very happy. Snail time! So, let me see. Pattern is on Ravelry called Tiny Snail, but the free video is the one that's taking a while to finish up. I have to look up Tiny Snail. I want to see Tiny Snail, but yeah. Finish up the video. I want to see the video. Yes, I know, it's wonderful. It's like belly, belly, belly. He is adorable. I love the faces on the big ones. It's so cute. I can't wait to make. Oh, we just had a big yawn. Big yawn. Big stretch. Yes, but you should make a big snail like this with your scrap blankie on. Do it. Do it. They are so flipping cute. But yeah, we are 3 minutes past. Yeah, cheese for cheese cat. 3 minutes past 10. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We made it to the end of the row that I was working on, and we got to the halfway point of this hexagon for my cardigan, so that's very, very nice. I'm very happy with that, with the progress today. So yeah, I want to say thank you all for being here today and for watching. It's been great fun. It's been great hanging out again. I've been really missing this and missing you, so it's been wonderful. Thank you. And yeah, lollipops, yay, thank you. Snail says thank you, and thank you, Prissy. But yeah, I will see you again very soon. I will have a vlog going up tomorrow, and I will have a video going up on Friday, and there will be the Cal announcement and stuff in the channel for that. And next week I'll post something. I don't know what yet. I'll film something and post it, and then we'll do another live on the 30th for Hello Kitty. I don't know if we'll do anything before that, but we'll see. I'll let you know in my community tab. But yeah, again, thank you so much for being here, for watching, and for hanging out. And yeah, you all have a great rest of your day or evening or night, and I will see you all again soon. So bye, good night, bye bye.